Hey, dummies, it's me, Earl Partridge, the one and only silent generation K.I mentor, and I'm still alive. Though at 88, it makes sense that you'd have your doubts. I've got debilitatingly painful gas, and after having slept for close to 14 hours last night, guess what I found sitting in an envelope on the hood of my Buick, written in actual ink from an actual pen? This.
Dear Earl, why are you such a D-bag? Every one of your videos, along with that ratty-looking superhero Killermans, are just plain judgmental and mean. What is it with you? It's like all you KI nerds want to do is attack, criticize, and make hock of everyone else's beliefs. And for what? So you can feel superior about yourself? Well, try this on for size. I think your beliefs about emotional repression being the root of suffering are horseshit too. How's that feel? Not so good, huh? Probably can't handle a taste of your own medicine. Also, please pick up 2 Fleet enemas and a 12-pack of Ensure on your way home from your walk, or I will lose what's left of my mind. Love, your wife of 68 years, Peg.
Well, Peg, thanks for taking the time to write this all out in calligraphy instead of just having a conversation. And secondly, to answer each question that you posed in your letter, I present... Questions 1 and 2. Why are you such a D-bag, and what is it with you? Well, do you mean dirt bag, dick bag, or douche bag, Peg? Because those are 3 very different kinds of bags with very different functions. And secondly, I'm none of them. Now, if by those 2 questions you mean why do Killerman and I challenge people and their beliefs so much, the answer is because that's literally the job of a KI mentor. Question 2. And for what? For freedom, Peg. The work we do, somatic repression inquiry, is a process by which we systematically question and challenge beliefs in order to access the repression and buried emotions in the body that drive our suffering so we can make conscious, clear, and resolve it all. But you know this, Margaret. Ow, God, they sound angry. Question 3. Do you challenge others' beliefs so that you can feel superior about yourself and your own? Negative. The sense of superiority and inferiority are both direct results of emotional repression, and I am not interested in either of those forms of suffering. In fact, I ultimately share and do this work so that people don't have to continue to feel superior and inferior, so that they can deprogram and empower themselves if they ever decide that they want to. And question 4, how does it feel, Earl, when I call what you talk about horse shit? Well, if I had beliefs around emotional repression work, or had to be right about it, then I might be offended or indignant. But as I know you know, Peg, the work ain't beliefs. It's an experiential practice of undoing beliefs, like I mentioned earlier. And you can write it off and call it horseshit if you want, but do so at your own risk, because the work can be a real boon when you're in victim consciousness and you feel like everyone's attacking you. And finally, question 5. Can you pick up those items? Yes, of course I can. What flavor? Blueberry pomegranate? The Ensure, not the enemas.